Welcome to Video Games Revisited. Today we're going to be looking at Berzerk on the Atari 2600. Now Berzerk was originally released as an arcade game, but was also ported to many consoles including the 2600, the Atari 5200 and the GCE Vectrex. I'll be playing a hacked version of the Atari 2600 version for the simple reason that this way I'll be able to show you the voice synthesis that was a popular feature of the arcade version and very expensive to do at the time. I know the 2600 version never had this voice in there, but I thought it'd be nice to put in just for a little bit of extra nostalgia. Fans may also notice the colours have been tweaked slightly to resemble the arcade version as well. Now this isn't the prettiest Atari 2600 game or the nicest to listen to, however this is more than made up by the gameplay, which is fantastic. It's hard to convey how much fun this game is to play. The premise is simple: you just work your way through some very basic mazes, clearing out all of the robots before you leave the room. You can leave without having killed all of the robots, however it's certainly worth it for the points. You can shoot left, right, up and down, as well as diagonally, and each robot takes one shot to kill. All of the barriers in the maze are electrified, and if you come into contact with them you will die instantly. The AI of the robots is incredibly poor, and you'll find quite often they'll wander off to one side trying to get you and just walk into these barriers, or even just shoot each other in an attempt to kill you. While some would count this as a flaw, I actually think it adds to the game, as while navigating your way through a level you can develop strategies to get the robots to kill themselves rather than doing all the hard work yourself. Now as the game continues, the robots get more accurate and their firing rate increases, which really makes life more difficult for you and forces you to really strategize and think about what you're going to do to get out of there. However, if you're playing certain game modes, you really can't hang about for too long, as there's a character called Evil Otto. Now Evil Otto is represented by a smiley face, and he will appear and hover around the screen if you've either taken too long to kill all the robots, or if you're hanging about in a room after all the robots have been defeated, and if he touches you, you will die instantly. This adds a lot to the game and really makes it quite tense and motivates you to think about what you're doing, but also to get through the level as quickly as possible. And this is the first time I've seen an incentive like this in a game that's so old. Due to the random placement of the robots and the randomly selected levels, you'll find you're never playing the same game on Berzerk, so it's impossible to just kind of memorize where you're going and what you're doing, and concentrates more on just becoming more skilled and thinking faster. In summary, this is an addictive, action-packed game, and due to the arcade scoring will keep you coming back over and over. I strongly advise picking yourself up a copy and giving it a go for yourself. But that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.